Tim Albright with AVNation ISE 2022 in a dear old friend's booth, stand rather. Display Note with Ed Morgan. How are you, sir?
Tim, long time.
No kidding.
Time, yeah.
Long time no see. We've got another friend here, Marcus Vanye. We'll talk with him about his stuff in a second. But holy cow, dude. You guys have been doing some crazy stuff since the last time we saw you, which was 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago?
Yeah.
Feels like a blink of an eye, doesn't it?
It does and it doesn't. It feels like 100 years ago, too.
Yeah.
So talk for a second about what Display Note's doing, what all of the new partnerships are doing. But first, let's kind of get reset and explain to folks where the software and what Display Note actually does.
Well, Display Note, our mission has always been to create connected experience for the world's presenters, educators, and learners, and that manifests itself at this time in a number of ways. One is being our launcher software, which is one-touch join of Zoom calls, team calls, WebEx calls, a one-touch application launch. And really what we've seen over the last couple of years, certainly pre-COVID, there was this need to just simplify the meeting experience, especially shared meeting experiences. That just got ramped up, 10x with COVID, with hybrid working, people coming into the office, going out of the office, heads of end user services and IT admins looking to create a great experience for people to come into the office, because if someone's going to come back into the office, you got to make it pretty good. Yeah. And we're all used to just running up the stairs, launching a Zoom call and being on our call in seconds. Mm-hmm. That should be the exact same in meeting spaces. So our job has been just to really make it really easy for standardize the meeting room experience for the typical user. They just want to launch it. But for the IT admin to make it as customizable as possible so that it works on their network and all their policies and how they organize their calendars and security. So that's what's kept us busy for the last couple of years. Alongside that, our screen sharing software has been just ramping up. We're probably on around about 30% of the display market worldwide. Oh, wow. So we are really, when it comes to wireless sharing in classrooms and in meeting spaces, our web-first approach is certainly, ticking a lot of the right boxes. So that's what we've been doing over the last couple of years. And signing, working with some of the world's best display companies. We do a lot of partnerships, as you know, and we're happy here at ISE to announce another partner with Launcher and our montage software. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about that. That is Legamaster displays. Marcos, talk for a second about, first of all, the display and what makes you guys different.
Well, the idea is that we're moving from just manufacturing products and just selling products to selling a solution. And for that, we need every single piece in the chain for that. And the idea of our partnership with Display Note is having the core of the solution there. Because we want to make it easy for the users, we want to make it fast for the users, and we want to make it intuitive for the users. But at the same time, we don't want to be locked into a specific tool, and Display Note gives us that, gives us the best open window for us and for our clients to be able to use whatever tools they have. You don't need to have any specific things or any specific license for that. It's just you get a Display Note launcher, you install it, you choose the apps you want, you put it there, you use it.
And I want to talk for a second about because you have a number of partnerships with other display manufacturers.
That's right, yeah.
If you're a display manufacturer or you're an integrator, how does somebody engage you? What does that process look like? Are you looking for more manufacturers like Marcos, or are you also looking for dealers?
I guess what we're looking for are happy IT administrators and happy meeting room users and students and teachers. That's really our goal, is to make it really easy for them to connect, share their screen, launch their call. Now, what we found is that we're a relatively small company, so we engage with brands like Legamaster, and we've other display manufacturers out there who, alongside us, make those customers happy. So our routes to market are sometimes embedded in the displays. So we've spent the last 5-6 years really becoming experts at embedding our software onto Android-based, Windows-based displays. And that naturally brings us into touch with good integrators and resellers and channel partners. And between the three of us, we're pointing out, how do we make it really easy for someone to connect and share? So how they engage with us is typically, we've a new product coming onto market, we want to enter a new market. Will your software allow us to do that on our hardware? And that's usually the starting point of, we've got new plans for X. can we take a look at what you guys can do to help us? And
All right.
that's where we go.
Marcos, same question is how do you get in front of integrators, dealers to get your products into their hands and then into their customers' hands?
Well, as I mentioned before, moving from just products to an entire solution, and we providing the support that every single dealer and integrator needs as well for that. So essentially, you as an end user or an integrator have all the content they need as pre-requirements, installation requirements, and usage. How to pitch it also, a lot of times happens that you install something as an integrator, and that's it, and you're gone. And the user, it's just left there, and they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But we are also providing support for them so they can enable the users to start feeling more, attracted to the solution itself and start using it, actually.
All right, very good. All right, Marcos, how do people connect with you or your group?
They can find me in LinkedIn as Marcus Vagni,
Okay.
and they can also go to legamaster.com.
All right, very good. Thanks so much, Marcos. Brother, it was good to see you. You look fantastic.
And so do you.
How do people
I think it
connect
must be
with?
a portrait in the attic.
It's something there, yes. Like the older we get, I don't know. How do people connect with DisplayNote?
DisplayNote.com.
All right, very
Get
good.
everything you need.
All right, Ed Morgan, thanks so much. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv, that's avnation.tv, and see more videos from the show floor of ISE 2022. All that and more at avnation.tv, that's avnation.tv.